I went from having the doctors tell me I needed a liver transplant to being told I didn't need a liver transplant after all. And the only thing I did in that entire time was quantum energy healing. My story is so profound of a healing that I was asked to participate in a globally recognized documentary series. And this is my story. It began with the little symptoms. I was coughing, it was chronic, I could barely talk, all the way through the holidays and during the season when coughing without a mask on was no bueno. I was growing more tired and difficulty breathing was really becoming an issue. There I was in the hospital and the doctors told me, the reason you're having difficulty breathing is because you have fluid in your lungs. It's filling up to the point you can barely breathe, and it's all caused by liver cirrhosis. And the whole reason that you're having these liver issues is because of hepatitis. There's never a good time to hear really bad news from the doctors, and I've been through it before. I had had stage 4 lymphoma cancer while I was pregnant. So health crisis, I guess, is a familiar circumstance to me. It was really scary. I wound up back in the hospital several times for extended stays. They were transferring me to an outpatient where I would go in twice a week and have my lungs drained. They were taking 4 to 5 liters out of my lungs every single week, or about 2 liters for every procedure. It was painful, it was scary, and it didn't seem like it was ever going to end. I remember spending days at home in so much pain. I'd just be sitting there in the chair in our living room and staring out the window where our horses were. I promised myself that when I got better, that I was going to be riding those horses too. Not if, but when I got better. I was on a waiting list for 5 months to get into the Liver Transplant Institute, and a lot happened. All the doctors told me that would be happening was I just have to keep getting my lungs drained. While I dove deep into the quantum energy healing, my cough stopped, my pain stopped, my belly wasn't swollen, my cankles were finally ankles again. I was getting better. And during that 5 months, the tests showed that the energy work was working. The x-rays, the ultrasounds, the blood work proved that what we were doing was working. There were these thin lines in the lung area that you could see on the ultrasounds, and they call them spiders. But the doctors explained that it's like a scarring reaction to the trauma of the lung procedure, and that there was going to be nothing I could do about that. They were causing incredible amount of pain, so I had good reason to want to do the quantum energy healing to transmute the energy of those spiders out of my body. It shows an ultrasound that I had the spiders, and the only thing I did in between that and the next picture is the quantum energy healing. It is so satisfying to actually document the profound impact that quantum energy healing was having on my body. When the spiders were gone, I asked the doctors right there during the procedure, have you ever seen these spiders disappear? And they said, no, we've never seen them disappear. The doctors tell people all the time that, you're going to have to live with a condition. They told me my stage 4 liver cirrhosis wasn't going to get better, that I was basically in a decompensated state. So the best I could do was just hold on and hope to not get worse. But that isn't what happened. After that 5 months, when I finally saw the doctors at the Liver Institute, they said that I didn't need a transplant after all. From that point on, I began building back my strength. I began riding, and I even did a barrel race. The people that we're able to inspire, to support and help now because of what I went through made it worth it. Everyone has the ability to have a miracle healing story, and it is truly my honor and a blessing to guide people through that process. Now we get to help others. We get to share our story and show that these things are possible and inspire you for your miracle healing.